Good morning, sisters and brothers. Brother Mike Marlon McGuire here from Wild Olive Trees on this beautiful Wednesday morning. You know, as I was doing my morning meditation, reflecting on things this morning and getting right with the great mighty God of Israel, thanking him for the breath of life that's in my nostrils this morning and the ability to get up and go and continue on this narrow path and sharing his gospel with as many people as possible today. I was reflecting on my journey and the 6-year search before the Lord chose to give me his first piece of understanding of the Bible. And the first piece of understanding that he gave me was who the true Israelites were of the Bible, who he gave his oracles to. But during that search, he put this mentor in front of me. For 5 years, this man became like the father I never had. Lionel Lieberman was his name, and I'm so grateful for all the people the Lord's put in my path. But Lionel Lieberman was a real character. He was an old Edomite gangster, and he had changed his life and wasn't living in sin the way he had lived in the past. And he was 69 years old when I met him, and he used to tell me things like, "Mike, you have to become vulnerable," and that scared me. And I say, "Larry, you're one of the least vulnerable people I know." And he would tell me, "Michael, I want more out of life for you than what I got." And I knew when he said that he really cared about me and he really loved me, you know. And little later on in our journey together, he said, "Michael, if you want to know the answer to life, start reading the Bible and studying the Bible. They're all in the Bible. All the answers to life are in the Bible." And I said, "Larry, you don't read the Bible." He goes, "Yeah, I do every day." So I didn't believe him. So I went and asked his wife, Robin. I said, "Robin," I went over to the house to pick him up because we got together every day. And he shared a lot of wisdom with me. And I'm grateful for those 5 years that I had with him. And I said, "Robin, does Larry read the Bible?" She goes, "Yeah, every day. Walk back in the den. He's back there now. He's probably just finishing up." I went back there. Sure enough, he had his Bible. He was just closing it up. He had just finished his morning meditation. And that's when I started to open the Bible up. And I didn't understand it. I'd read it, but I couldn't understand it. For 6 years, I searched until the Lord gave me my first piece of understanding, and he put me in front of the people, the nation that he gave his oracles to. And that's very important, sisters and brothers. Now, don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. There's some people that today they don't know who the true Israelites are. They're doing the best they can with what they've been given. And the Lord's going to have mercy where he's going to have mercy. But if you're given a chance to know, and if you're watching this video, I can show you who the Lord gave his oracles to, because they taught me, and that's why I have the understanding I have of the 66 books of the Bible. Now, I'm no better than anybody else. None of us all. We're all just beggars trying to lead other beggars to the bread of life, which is the Word of God. But yeah, I wanted to do this video this morning, just share that with you. And my dear friend and mentor Lionel Lieberman passed away some years ago, but the time that we had together always stays with me, and the lessons that I learned. And the Lord, it's amazing how the Lord puts people in front of you. Whether you'll listen or whether you'll forbear, that's between you and him. But I want to invite you to join us on Friday Night Lights. Friday night, I'll put the link underneath in the comments. Friday Night Lights is a Bible study. We don't share our opinions with anybody. We give the uncut Word of God. And it's a short 30-minute lesson. Then we open it up for other scriptures to be added to it and comments. And then we have a prayer time. And then we open it up for fellowship. So it's a small group. It's a very intimate group. And it's very cool. But like I said, if you asked us a question, we don't give you our opinions or a private interpretation, because the book says don't do that. We share with you the uncut Word of God, line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little. So come join us this Friday night. I'll put the link down below, the instructions. Send us an email. We'll shoot you the link today. Send it today so you'll get the scriptures for the lesson and you can go over them. So if nobody told you they love you, I do. But more importantly, the boss does when we fear him and keep his commandments. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13, the whole duty of man, fear God and keep his commandments. That is the whole duty of every man and woman on this planet. So Have a wonderful Wednesday. Grace and peace in King Jesus' holy and mighty, mighty name.